Main focus is to come up with a bag. Ain't gonna be no slacking, ain't got time for none of that. Put it in their face. They already mad. Disappear while I'm stacking and they be like, where you been?
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Chanté, and I am back with another video. If you're new here, what's up with it? Please be sure to hit that subscription button followed by the notification bell so you are updated when I post new videos weekly. If you haven't already, please be sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I'm trying to get my TikToks up, so definitely would appreciate if you guys follow me there, as well as give this video a like and comment below some of your favorite Nikki tutorial videos, because that's where these eyes are from. If you guys want to see that video, I will also have that in the description box below, and how I achieve this, and you'll see it kind of like finish out at the end of this video, as well as some of your favorite just makeup looks and some palettes that you guys enjoy using, and also too a little added caveat because this video is about KVD Beauty, some of your favorite KVD Beauty products. So we're gonna start off with this here, and this is their new Good Apple foundation, and this foundation says that it is a skin perfecting foundation balm. It is infused with apple extract to help nourish the skin. Recycle your compact, and to learn more about that you can go to kvdveganbeauty.com. So I'm really excited. This is so cute. I think that even though this is not owned by Kat Von D anymore, they still stayed true to what her brand is. This like really just gives me Kat Von D vibes. So I originally started doing this and then I stopped, but we're back on track. And now what I'm just gonna do is go into this here and see if it zooms in. There we go. It is so very creamy. I have here the color Tan 60. So I'm just gonna go in and start getting that on my face, and my face has already been primed with the e.l.f. priming putty, and I'm just gonna go in with my beauty blender. I'm just gonna go in with this, and off initially putting it on, you can see that my skin looks a little crazy. So we're gonna keep rocking it out, because when it comes to foundation, it sometimes just starts off crazy, but you can end it really, really good. Now, this feels like I have something on my face. It's not like, and it doesn't claim to be like skin formula. I will say if you are oily, this probably wouldn't work for you, because it's already, like, it feels like an oily cream consistency. Now, I believe this is the color that Sephora recommended that I get, but it's looking a little crazy. I do look very kind of ghostly. I'm not gonna lie, I do look like a ghost. Doesn't really match too well with my skin complexion. Like, look at my skin. What the hell is this? Okay, not really sure what the hell is happening. I'm gonna keep going and see if I can fix this up. So I'm gonna go in with some Fenty for the conceal. Still looking crazy with this color, but let's see if we snaps back once we get everything else going. I'm gonna go in and Baker Daker. I'm trying to really see if this all makes some sense here. Like, I look green. Just blending this in here on my baseline. See, in person it doesn't look green, but looking on my camera I look kind of green. Like, this looks like it would have been a lot closer to what my skin complexion is, but this right here is not giving me that. A little bit better with that bronzing situation. I would say the foundation is playing fine with the rest of these products. I don't see any, like, nothing being picked up or like not working out for me, so that's good. Sometimes foundations just need some time to oxidize, so that's why I'm like trying not to judge it just yet, but that is a little weird that I'm coming off like green. And now that the face is coming more together, the eyes definitely look a lot better, because I was looking a little crazy, I know, when we first got on. I think I definitely brought some more life to this. Okay, so we're not looking as Green Goblin, so I'm gonna go in and wipe away the powder. Just give another once over with this and the bronzer. I will say that's a lot of work having to be done to get that to not look so what the heck. I'm gonna go in with my Makeup Forever, like I like to do, and just pat under my contour line, under my eye, and forehead. Just for safe measures, I'm going to go in with my micro smooth because I kind of feel like I'm white in some areas. And this doesn't take away from like the stuff that I've already done. It's such a light powder, kind of just adds to everything. And I love her. So that actually turns out a lot better because you saw how we started. We literally started green. For the spirit God gave us does not make us timid, but gives us power, love, and self-discipline. 2 Timothy 1-7. I pray that you have an amazing week and you allow God to use you in ways that you have not before, and you allow him to really speak to your heart, your mind, your body, and your soul. So now I can go in with my Mented bronzer, which I actually broke. This isn't actually my favorite bronzer from Mented, but it'll do. I find the season 1 and 2 to be the best thing that they've ever made. Like, those are my favorite products. A big transformation from that green that we had originally. Definitely looks a lot better than when I first started. So again, now this is looking a little bit more true to the shade that it actually is. We can put on some blush, and now just looking at the foundation, nothing's being picked up with like all the products. It's still performing the way I need it to. I use this side of this brush that's still a little bit on the clean side just to work that in a little bit. And I like to go in with this one, and I smile just, I mean, you don't have to do that, but I just like to see where the peaks of my cheeks are. And then I go in with this Mented Cosmetics, and I use my sponge for that. And you literally only need to tap a little bit and then find another area that's clean and use it to buff it in. And this is Pinky Promise, and the other one was Vacay from Mented. Then I'll just rub that in, sweep it up. Then I go in with this Wet n Wild Hello Halo. I really love this highlight. I feel like I always find myself reaching for it. It's a duo. It's got this like rose gold and then this pink. Apply it evenly all the way up. It's either this one or my Fenty that I use the most, and lately it's been this guy. I'm going to spray. Then I'm going to dry myself off. After I do this, I'm gonna go in and do my eyebrows, eyelashes, and probably put on something on my lip. And then I'm gonna come back to you guys with my final thoughts on this foundation. Okay guys, so we are now finished. The foundation has definitely turned around. I can still see like in this area here, some of that like that green that I was feeling like I was getting before, but it's definitely turned around. In person, it looks very good on my skin. I think it's a little bright here in camera, but otherwise it's not that bad. I will say that when I first started, it definitely felt oily. So if you do have oily skin, I have set it down a couple times. You may not want to go with this foundation. I feel that because the consistency is very oily, it's only going to produce more oil on your skin, and you're just gonna be like, what is happening? And dewy, over dewy. Like I'm not even into dewy, but like it'll be overdue with this. I will say that it is a smooth, creamy consistency, but for me, this probably, after I finish this off, I probably won't purchase this again. Now, if they release a powder foundation in this packaging, I think it would be bomb.com. I love the fact that it has apple extract in that, but this Good Apple just isn't really something that I think that I need in my kit right now. And I actually bought this and the Fenty at the same time, and I think I'm really more so leaning with the Fenty, but this is really nice. So if you guys want to see the video from me doing my Fenty look in the description box below. I will leave the link to that. But this here is really something that I think isn't really so much for my skin type, and especially because of the way I was looking in the beginning, like it was a little weird, and I was like, just keep going, just keep going. Bronzing myself up definitely helps, which always is the case, I know, but I never find myself being that off the spectrum to being like, how am I gonna get this back to something that looks good? But it actually ends up working. So it definitely doesn't come off like this when I apply it. When it oxidizes down, then you can see like the finished product. So that is my little tidbit on this here. I think that it's exciting that they came out with something new. I've always wanted to try a Kat Von D product, and I've never have. I don't think that this coverage is completely full. I do see some like, but I always have this issue around my mouth, so maybe if I applied a little bit more, but for me, I'm not really like that much worried about it. It looks good to me, so I think that that helped in that. As far as coverage, it definitely performed really well. It's not like I never have this issue. There is some creasing around my mouth, but Again, stuff like that doesn't bother me. If I really cared, I would put maybe some MAC paint pot around here just so I can set it really tight and right. But otherwise, I think that this here isn't really something that I would need in my collection. I have it, so I'm gonna continue to use it till it's done. I don't know if I would really need this to be something that I have every day. It's not my go-to. Like, my Dior is literally my staple. This new Fenty is definitely making its way. And every time Fenty comes out with a new product, I kind of push it up into my kit because it just gets better and better. But I actually don't think that this is something that I actually need for the rest of my life. So that is my opinion and my view on this foundation here, and I hope that this was helpful. If you guys found a better way, maybe there's a combination that I'm not trying, maybe there's a better primer to use, setting powders, things like that in combination with this powder that will make it work and last a little bit better, definitely let me know in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Okay, bye!